Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and what a genuinely interesting little Yale lock we have here. This was lent to me by my good friend Yukov, and yeah, you can see here that this lock was sold for £2.50. Looks like a very vintage and slightly shop-worn box here, and it says it is the 731 Yale Town Manufacturing Company, 1.5 inch 2 keys. It's also painted red. It's actually been done pretty neatly, which makes me think it might have been done in the factory and sold as a lockout lock. It also could have been done by whoever bought it originally, but it does appear to be new old stock, so I don't think that that is the case. It does have a little key here, which will pop in and works very smoothly. And you just see how unused this has been. It's got a little bit of paint chipping, but other than that, it's in beautiful condition. Let me throw this in a vise and then we'll see if we can't pick it, and then we can do, well, can't gut it, but I can partially disassemble it to show you how this lock is, this little 731 partial. Well, in theory, if you're a locksmith, you could probably pin this up how you like, and does add to that idea that it could be a lockout lock because it is easily repinnable by a locksmith. You can make a suite of these for different factories and purposes. Maybe it's even a fire lock, I'm not even sure. Right, let's put this in a vise and we'll get picking. So we're in the vise. Here's the little 5-pin key with the high cut right at the back of pin 5 and a zero lift in pin position 1, which can make this lock a bit of a tricky pick. But nevertheless, we shall attempt it with a very thin shanked pick and some top of the keyway tension with a piece of bent wiper blade insert. And we'll have a go at picking this. Pin 5. Pin 2, I think. Just going along. Make sure I don't overset anything. Back to that pin 5. Making sure that I am not oversetting pin 1 as I go along. Oh, and we just got that open, but I'm going to keep it open like this. Now, what I think happened there is I think that the pick shank may have picked open the pins. I'll show you the pick compared to the key in a second, but I just want to show you down here there is actually a little screw hole. And whilst we can't do a full gut, I can at the very least drop the core out. Got such a small little screw there, and yep, if I get a little tension tool something, I'll poke that down the hole and I can just push the core out like this, and that's the inside. So you can see how it's only got one shackle pull there, and that's the other side of it, so that's one shackle pull, and you've got the cam, and I think that it sort of operates sort of both. So you've got a very thin slither at the back, and you can see where that would have fit in down there as well. So it's kind of cool to see. You could probably gut this if you were to somehow tap that or pull this, what looks like a split pin or a roll pin. I can't remember what you call them out, but I mean it's all. I think it's all standard pins in there, and I don't want to mess around with this beautiful lock in case I damage it, because it isn't mine. But yeah, I don't think we're going to gain anything by trying to open that up. And then to get that back, you sort of need to put a screwdriver saying back down, press on the pull, and then you can keep it sort of open and screw in that little screw again like this. Don't want it too tight. There you go. And that means that we can let go, push a shackle down and see it locked back up. Or might need to give it a little turn. There you go. And now we're all back, and the key will open it back up again. Get the key in. There you go. Lovely. What a lovely little lock anyway. If you know about this lock, or if you know whether it is a LOTO or a fire lock or whatever it is, please do leave a comment below. Really interested to know if you know more than I do about this lock. I do read all the comments and I reply to as many as I can. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.